Joining me today is Mike Cryans, who's running for the Executive Council in District 1. Mike, thanks so much for being here.
Well, good morning, John. Thank you. And it was a nice, beautiful ride. We're all enjoying the foliage. And I just heard this morning there was a record number of people that passed through the toll booths into New Hampshire to come and view the foliage over the past weekend.
Well, you know, that's great for the state, having so many people up here, isn't it?
Well, it was interesting. The other morning I was going to a commissioners meeting because I'm still a Grafton County commissioner. And as I was driving up, I was a little hungry, so I stopped at the Lime store and grabbed a muffin. And not wanting to sit in the car and eat it and end up in my lap, I stood outside and a couple walked by and I just said, how you doing? And they had the big camera, so I knew they were visiting. I said, where are you from? Germany. And I think that's what we see a lot, is people come from all over the world to view the foliage and take advantage of what we sometimes hopefully don't, but we do, take for granted.
So I want to, as much as I'd like to talk about tourism and that, let's talk about the upcoming race. And,
Sure.
and tell me a little bit about, it's something I ask all of the candidates. Sure. So why are you running?
Sure.
And, you know, what about your experience makes you the best qualified person for this?
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm running because I've run in the past. And last time I lost by 1.5%. Out of almost 100,000 votes, I lost by 1,400 votes. And so that's the motivation. I'm a long-distance runner, and perseverance, persistence, and commitment is part of that. And when you come that close to the finish line, I said, I've got to give it another try. I've been a Grafton County Commissioner for 19 years. During 16 of those years, I served side by side with Ray Burton. I got to know Ray wonderfully, and he was a great role model and a teacher of what public service consists of and what you should be doing. And during that time, I found that, first of all, as he often says, you got to do it with a little humor, and don't take yourself too seriously, but work hard at it. I think why I'm running is because District 1 is such a huge district. If you look at it, it's about 2/3 of the state, and it needs a commitment of constituent service. I think is first and primary reason for being an executive counselor, especially in District 1. Because most people feel forgotten north of Concord, and if you're living in Tilton and you feel forgotten, you can only imagine what it's like when you live in Berlin, that farther north. So that's one reason. I think the other thing is there's been a couple of issues that have come forward that I would have voted one way, and Joe Kenny, who currently holds the office, voted a different way. And maybe we'll talk about that in a little while. So issue generated was another reason. And the third thing is, after 19 years of being a county commissioner, doing a lot of wonderful things at Grafton County, I felt it was time to walk away and give someone else a chance. I am going to miss it. You know, you do a lot of things, and county government is a little unusual. You know, people think executive counselors are unknown. You should try being a county commissioner.
Well, and the irony is both of those roles are really very important in the day-to-day lives of the citizens of the state of New Hampshire.
You make a decision as a county commissioner, and sometimes you walk down and eat lunch in the cafeteria in the nursing home. You've either affected the people that you walk by their rooms, or you affect the people that you sit down and eat with because the staff eats in the cafeteria. So you're right. I mean, it's a very hands-on type of government. Show you how hands-on it is. This past Tuesday, we had Pumpkin Day. And we have the only continuing working farm in which we have livestock, and we have a dairy farm and everything. We had the kids from 3 and 4 years old up until probably 3rd or 4th grade, and hand them a little baby pig that's just been born in the last couple of weeks. I don't know who squeals louder, the kids or the little pig. walk them into the farm and see a calf that was just born the day before.
And when you say we have this pumpkin day, that's
the county.
The county.
Yeah, the county government. We have it there at the farm. And the reason I bring that up is because, well, two things. One, I think that's the obligation we have as continuing the operation of the farm is to educate people. But also, it's probably the only time a lot of those kids will ever walk or step foot on a farm, because it's just something that's forgotten. But there's so many other things that, nursing homes, the jails. But I think part of the reason I look at it as helps a lot is some of the decisions we make are similar to some of the things that will happen when we sit around the table
at the Executive
Council.
And I got to stop you there. When we return, we're going to continue to talk about the role of the Executive Council. So please stay with me.